Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Laura and here on my channel we talk about mental health, minimalism and lifestyle. I hope you had an awesome Christmas and a good New Year. I know it's been an interesting time for me. I think last year for us in New Zealand we had just been through a really rough COVID lockdown period, so Christmas was pretty frantic. This year I think we all just needed a bit more of a break, and so I am back to work this week, but I've really been thinking about how I just want to get back to the fundamentals of what makes my life work for me. So I've really been thinking in these first few days of the year, how do I reinvigorate myself in my minimalism and make sure that I am on track and setting myself up for success this year. And so I had this list in my head of what I needed to do to make sure that I would be successful and that I would be happy in what I was doing. And so I wanted to share that with you guys today. This is my list of 5 things to get started or possibly to get restarted with minimalism. None of these are tips on how to clean up or how to declutter, but they are the fundamentals that you want to get in place before you just jump into trying to declutter things. This may be a quick thing for you to go through, or it may take some time for you to work through, but working through these 5 things is really going to make sure that when you do get started, you're going to be successful at it. Okay, so thing number 1 you want to do is look at different resources. Get different ideas in your mind of how minimalism can work and how it can work for you. I would always say that the Minimalists, who have the documentary, or I think documentaries on Netflix, are awesome. If you already have a Netflix account, then that's free, and that's a really great way to get a whole kind of wide scope of what minimalism can look like, kind of at your front of mind. They also have a YouTube channel and they have podcasts as well. I find that it's not just the content about minimalism that speaks to me, but the general doing what is important to you, sifting through all of the other stuff that is around us in the world and finding what's meaningful to us, etc. I really am grounded by that, and I know that really helps me in my journey. The other ones would be A to Zen, who's a minimalist YouTuber, But First Coffee, again a YouTuber, and a friend of mine, Becca Loveless, who is also a minimalist YouTuber. Try reading books if that's your thing, particularly if you have access to a library and you know that there are minimalist books there, either by the Minimalists or others. That's a really great way to get this stuff. And just kind of get going on it in whatever form works for you. If you're a YouTube video person, find those. If you're a podcast person, do that. If you're a book person, do that. Or if you're like an online blog person, again, there is plenty of that around. So I would say get different content about minimalism into your life so that you know that you have a lot of different resources to pull on once you really get going. Okay, number 2 is to find your why. Why is it that you want to be a minimalist, that you want to be doing minimalism? What are you actually trying to achieve here? Because there are so many things in this world and in this life that we can be doing. And if we don't have a reason to be doing something, we probably shouldn't be doing it. And it may seem that you're going, okay, well, this is something that I want to do, so therefore that's the reason why I want to do it, let's get going. And that can be fine in the beginning, but when you're actually struggling through something and things are difficult, that is when you really need to turn to, why am I doing this? And be grounded in that and know that that is your reason to keep pushing through and to carry on doing the difficult things that are going to make your life better at the end. So I would say get really clear on what that is for you. Use the resources that you've gathered through step 1. I'm now deciding that this is something chronological, so use the resources that other people have to help you to figure out what is important to you so that you have your why. I really wanted to record today because this has been the first sunny day we've had in like a week, And now it starts pouring with rain, so please enjoy the lovely ambiance of the falling rain outside. Okay, number 3 is to clean up your socials. For me, this cleaning up of socials was makeup accounts, because I was constantly seeing new makeup that I wanted to buy. Even though I only have one face to put makeup on, I was being constantly advertised all this different makeup that I did not need, and it got to the point where it was further in my minimalism journey that I went, this is just really dumb, why am I still looking at all of this? And so I cleaned it up then, but probably would have been helpful if I'd been honest with myself at the beginning and taken stock of my socials. So if this is content around hauls where people are buying a lot of things and then unboxing them, if that's not helpful to your journey, which if you're trying to be a minimalist, it's quite likely it's not, get rid of that off of your social media before you start. So those things that you know are going to try and derail you and make you focus in a different way, in a very consumer driven way especially, get rid of that off your socials. And then if you want to, you can also go and follow more minimalist based accounts, so that you know that when you open whatever social media it is, you're going to be seeing things that are supportive of you in your journey now and are not holding you back in past patterns that you've consciously decided you want to escape from, but you're still getting that same influence. All right, number 4, I'm gonna put my business glasses on for this. These are just blue light glasses, but I wear them at work basically all day because I work in digital services, so I'm on a computer a lot of the day. So number 4 is to figure out your quick wins. So this isn't about cheating, this isn't about shortcuts, this isn't about just trying to take easy options rather than doing hard stuff. This is about psychology, says the person who's only qualified as an engineer, but just hang in there. So when we get started on anything new, there's always going to be that changeover difficulty where we're going, hey, this is really difficult for me to be doing things in a different way, focusing on different things, trying to achieve new things, and having quick wins is going to keep you going. And this is where, as you do a bit of a stock take of what do I want to achieve, find the things that you know are going to be reasonably achievable for you and are going to make you feel good about yourself and feel like you're making progress and you're being successful. So if you have like a whole spare room full of stuff that you want to sort, if you have already tackled a few smaller areas of your home and you know that you did what you wanted to do there, you feel good about it, you see it every day, you know that that serves you better and that you're making progress and that you're happier in that, when you get to the big stuff, you're going to be more motivated, feel like you're already making successes happen, and it's going to be easier for you. So for some people, they are very like all or nothing, let's just jump in and do it. I know that for me and for a lot of us, having those quick wins under our belt first is going to help us more long term. So find those quick wins and those things that are going to keep you motivated in this journey at the beginning. Focus on those first. All right, we can take these off now. Number 5 is to have a long-term plan of wins. This is kind of the caveat to number 4, which is to find the quick wins. This is to have a plan of what it is that you do want to achieve long term. So we kind of end up creating a bit of a roadmap for ourselves where we have some of the easier stuff up front, but we know that we're working towards the harder stuff. We can feel lost if we don't do number 4 and we don't actually have some good quick wins to keep us feeling motivated. We can also get a bit lost on our journey if we feel like we're just doing little things here and there that aren't the most meaningful and we're not actually then getting to the crux of the issue. So don't lose sight of what it is that you really want to tackle at the end of the day. Having a closet where you open it up every day and you like all of the clothes that you see and everything fits into the one closet, whatever it is for you, make sure that you know what it is that you're working towards and why it is that you are on this journey. Alrighty, that's a wrap for this week. So thank you guys again for joining me. I really appreciate it. I hope that you got some value from this, and I will add some links down below so you can go and find the people that I mentioned. Yeah, just get out there, find what works for you, set yourself up for success, and let me know if you found this helpful down below. I will see you again soon. Bye guys, take care.